evening, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Technic Trials with your host, Nighthawk. I've just been doing a whole bunch of caving, and well, if you look at the landmark or the waypoints, uh, you can see that I'm a long ways away from any of the area that we actually know, and even further away from home. Um, I actually just came out of the cave system back over in this area, and actually punched a hole in the side of the cave, the wall over here, to get back out. Well, mostly because, as you can see, my inventory is completely full. Um, Now the sun's setting, which makes a great time to travel home. Actually, I think I have a saddle. Let's try something new. Help if I put that on the hotbar. Let's see if we can... Oh, he does not like that. Go this way. He bucked us off. Come back here. Well, fine. Then you're going to give us our saddle back. If you don't want me to ride you, fine. I'm going to kill you. So, anyway, we're going to start this episode with the trek back towards home. And on the way, we'll use our nifty Sword of the Zephyr to kind of hop our way back. And on the way back, I'll kind of go through a couple of the ideas that I have in mind for some stuff that's I want to get started on before too long. And we just found a village here that seems to be infested with skeletons. I don't know that this is anywhere close to the skeleton spawners that I found, but there were a bunch of those. And I'm going to die here. Die, die, die. Oh, now that is not good at all. That is really not good at all. We need to grab... hopefully I have another one of those. I do. I don't have spare armor. This is going to be tricky. I don't know if I can get back there at night or not. We're going to try, though. We're just going to jump our way back as quickly as possible. I guess this is just the other side of the village. But yeah, we don't want to lose all of this stuff. And let's take a quick peek and see how well we're doing on getting our stuff. Not very. We've got the most important thing, really, which is the alchemy bag, because that has all of the other stuff in it. And I think I just blew a hole in the side of the... Well, no, didn't put a hole in the side of it after all. Yeah, the alchemy bag is the most important because that's has all of the majority of our findings contained safely inside. I did discover an interesting thing with this Sword of the Zephyr. In addition to making you jump long distances, you can actually pull mobs towards you, which is kind of cool. Anyway, let's see how much of this stuff we can pick up before we have to shuffle our inventory around. This gets put on here. Let's see here. We have room for these. Make some room in our bag. That was unfortunate to end up running into that big horde like that. Put on some more armor. I need to put all the armor back in the alchemy bag to repair. So anyway, as I was starting to talk about some upcoming plans for stuff I want to start working on before too long. now that we have the basic facilities put together, and I think that's all of our stuff. So we're going to remove death point. It's just about time to start working on some of the cooler things that we can do. And I'm going the wrong direction. Let's see. Where are we? That's the stronghold there. I am lost here. Must be this way. Now that we have a lot of the basics support items put together, I am really lost. It's time that we start working on some of the more interesting things that we can do. There we are. So, I'm thinking of things like, we need to really get started for real into buildcraft energy, and somehow I think our tree farm is a little berserk here. Go away. Nobody wants you. Yeah, that tree farm is going a little overboard. It's growing right through the house. Neat. I think it took out the teleport pipe. We're going to have to adjust the track position a little bit later. We'll worry about that a little bit later, though. I think we'll be okay for the moment. Let's see if we can find our cart in here. That part's still alive and working. Oh, I need to change this color. I was doing my quick review of the video and noticed that for the last episode. Where's the cart? Come here, cart. I probably shouldn't be using that particular tool. Oh well, doesn't really matter. It can be repaired anyway. So I want to get started into more of the buildcraft and red power and industrial craft side of things before long. I think one of the things we'll do shortly is start building a sorting module, if you will, to the auto crafting system. So something that we can just basically dump our entire inventory into one place and have everything get automatically sorted into the various chests and become available to the crafting system. How are you doing? You are out of power. Not surprising. Oh, stupid creepers. So that's one of the things on my plan list. I also want to take a look at some of the things that can be done with red power, in particular, the red power frames. I've seen some pretty cool things out there using the red power frames that I want to start taking a look and see what I can come up with to make use of those as well. I need to get tracks out. We're going to swap those here. That'll let me pick up the tracks that were blown up in the process there. So that's going to be... I still got a bit more work to do before I have the resources to do much with the frames, and I want to have the crafting system configured where it can automatically manage the where it can automatically build the frame motors and frames and all of the supporting materials. But that will be coming up as soon as I can get the resources built up to do it. Now he should be going again, I think. Oh, no, he won't yet. Now he should do both. you working? Yes, I think you are. Nose is stuffed up a little bit here. Other stuff that I think will be a lot of fun to work on is, now we have the basics of a, very basic treehouse area. Um, that obviously is going to expand long-term into our larger above-ground area, and we've already started expanding it underground to build out the crafting area and some of those items. We also need equivalent exchange. And on that note, I believe our dungeon exploring expedition has yielded plenty of resources that we can use to get some of the equivalent exchange stuff moving. So first off, let's go inside and dump off a bunch of these resources, because we are packed and we need a little bit of room to move things around. Oops. Yeah, I didn't want to just drop those on the floor. There we go. Let's see here. That chest is full, so we'll dump... I also found that the forestry mod doesn't seem to use the Forge Ore Dictionary entirely by default. At least there's a couple of additional ores that I end up with from, I'm pretty sure, forestry, because it was in the same area as apatite and some of the other things like that. So we might have to go and do some research and see if we can figure out how to properly make it use the right ore. Let's see, seeds in there is fine. We'll put the apatite in there for now. I also got a whole bunch more artifacts. There were chests of all kinds of goodies, all kinds of artifacts down there for miles. I mean, there's tons of it. So we got all kinds of new things to research, which I think we will do in a moment, as soon as we get some of this other stuff out of our chests. I think this one has this stuff. So yeah, I think what we'll do for sorting is have an input chest somewhere, and this will probably... I don't know if I want to do all of the sorting in here, but I will have it where it brings all of the ore through this room to... well, that's not what I wanted. To do the... go through macerators and automatically get smelted into bars. Since we already have our machines in here anyway. We also need to start making a bunch more solar panels. So I think we will soon be starting work on a solar power factory. And let's see, how much other stuff can we get out of the way here? We can take this, go like so, and dump all of this stuff in this chest. That's a good place for it. Gems. Tons of uranium, tons of sapphire, tons of ruby. Not as many emeralds. I also was fighting some endermen to collect a couple of ender pearls. Decent EMC, and they're kind of fun to... I think will be kind of fun to use. Let's see here. Let's stick these in here. We'll probably end up hooking all of this up into sorting for at least a period of time anyway, just to get all of the items that are currently in them sorted out. And just need to get a snack here. And let's see. We got a little bit of room to work now. So let us take a look at let's take a look at getting a condenser going, because that will probably be one of the more useful items, because it'll make it easier to just change things back and forth. So we need an alchemical chest and some obsidian and some diamonds. So for the alchemical chest, and we'll also take this up to the transmutation tablet. In fact, let's go up there to that area now, because we also want to drop off all of our artifacts, and maybe we may even do a little bit more brain making later on. Make sure those are already taught. Just learned the sugar cane. That's good. Anything else? Oh, I also got a bow of bone, which is pretty cool, but it does release taint into the system, so kind of have to be careful with that. Let's make sure we know buckets and water buckets. We'll be using. Always good to have those handy. And I got another record, which is pretty cool. Apparently, you can transmute to records. I don't have a music box yet, so can't really do much with them. And I got steel. So, I am getting super distracted. I came up here so that we could teach the transmutation tablet how to make the alchemical chest once we made it, because we really don't want to have to make those by hand all the time. And we're going to want more of them to make more alchemy bags, because as you can see, that was only about 2 to 3 hours just doing some caving and mining stuff that was visible on the walls and exploring. I wasn't strip mining or anything fancy. That was just browsing the walls. So, that's not what I want. I want this one. I need iron ingots. I think I have some of those. Yes, there we are. So we take a chest. Let's see. Do I have the powders up here? I think I had one of them. Got one of the covalence dusts. Are the other ones in this chest? No, they're not. Put that in that chest while we're standing here. We need to go find the other covalence dusts. Oh, my teleport pipe is invisible. Okay, that is really weird. Not all of the teleport pipes ended up doing that. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so apparently there's some bugs in the teleport pipes, or maybe that's happening. One of the things I've had happening a lot lately is, what is that? Is that a request pipe hanging off the end? Ah, yes it is. One of the things I've had happen a lot with this particular, with the Technic mod pack as I have it running right now, is a lot of times as soon as I load the world, if I try to open any inventory, and it doesn't matter if it's my own inventory or a chest, the game ends up crashing, and I have to kill the game window and log back in and everything else. After it finishes messing around for a while, for lack of a better description. Those are cobblestone, I think. Once it finishes loading up entirely, it seems to be perfectly happy, but I'm wondering if my teleport pipes vanishing may be a side effect of that behavior. And I'm looking for iron. So, apparently that's supposed to be regular stone. Okay, well, we'll make some regular stone. Um, anyway, that's just weird that it seems to be having such major problems like that. Put some iron back here, covalence dust, and covalence dust. There we go. One alchemical chest, and I don't think I taught this before. Maybe I did, and I just needed to put enough stuff in there to get it. Anyway, let's see. What do I have that I can toss in there? I don't want to waste a whole bunch. Well, I need to go get some obsidian too. I am not prepared at all for doing this, like I should be. I should have had all of this stuff all nicely ready to go, but nope. Instead, I decided to start recording on my walk back from caving and die, and oh, what a mess. Such a noob at this stuff. Oh well. That's how we all learn, right? Anyway, there we go. Some nice obsidian. And we're going to take our alchemical chest, put some obsidian around it, and some diamonds around it, and get out this nice energy condenser. Going to teach that to the transmutation tablet. And then we will go back downstairs. You know what? I'm going to take the transmutation tablet down. It doesn't make sense to have it up here at this point. Make sure I get the tablet in particular. And we are going to, for the time being anyway, put it up here. Because we tend to spend more we're probably going to end up spending a lot more time from a crafting perspective anyway in here. So we'll go ahead and put the energy condenser there, put some diamonds in it, and so we've got a whole boatload of cobblestone and other things that we really don't need. It's going to take a whole pile of it in order to make any diamonds, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to keep some of that stone. It doesn't really matter because we don't really have any other use for that quantity of stuff like gravel and cobblestone and all this other stuff. So we'll just dump a whole bunch of this in here. Maybe we can get a couple more diamonds out of it. All of these tools we don't need. I don't want the philosopher's stone in there. That would be really bad. Oh, let's see. Where did those other tools go? We also have... We're going to need a lot of the Nikolite in the future for buildcraft purposes, but we can toss some of that in here, because what we really need right now is a few more diamonds to make a condenser. So that's 6 diamonds. I think we need about 9 diamonds, or not a condenser, a collector. We need 9 diamonds plus some glowstone and a furnace and some glass. So So let's grab some more of this nickelite, and we'll stick those up there just to keep them all together. I really should not be clicking around with the Philosopher's Stone selected. So let's see here. What else do we have that we can... Let's grab out one of these buckets of lava and make sure that we have that taught to the transmutation tablet. Yeah, let's see. Those are 64, those are 128, so the nickelite is actually a little bit better for those purposes. And let's toss some saddles in there. More stuff, more of the wood tools. Some more leather. So there's 9 diamonds. Do we have glowstone in this area? Does not look like we do right at the moment. We should be able to take some of this redstone and turn it into glowstone. If we get 4 of them, then we can take the glowstone, turn it into a glowstone block, or take the dust and turn it into a block anyway. Now we'll take the glowstone block and stick it in here, and toss some redstone in there. We need, well, a couple stacks of redstone should do. There we go. And do we have any glass? There we go. And this is where the condensers get a little bit crazy sometimes. We don't need that much glass on hand. So we need, first of all, to make ourselves a diamond block. And throw my wrench on the ground. Teach the diamond block to our system. And then we need to take some glowstone. We also need a furnace first, so let's make us a furnace. Teach it to the system, just because. So we need a furnace, a diamond block, a piece of glass, and a bunch of glowstone. Gives us an energy collector. Teach it. And for the time being, we are just going to stick this energy collector right next to the condenser. And we're going to start by grabbing, let's see, where's the charcoal? Well, redstone will do. We already know charcoal, so redstone. Whoops. Let's see. I want to make sure that we learn all of the various types of fuel. And this is one way that we can make sure that we learn pretty much all of the various fuels. Like, we take gunpowder and teach gunpowder to our system. And so basically this collector is going to slowly generate EMC. And if we have an item in the top left corner here of the condenser, then this collector will push all of its energy into the condenser instead, which lets us basically create items over time for well, not free because we spent all the resources to make it, but we don't have to go mining and everything else. And this is, I won't be using this for factory purposes much, but it does make it nice for uh, just building up like some of the more expensive resources for other items. Um, and let's see, I was in the process of taking off all of this so that I can stick it in the alchemy bag. And I just saw one of the fuels that we need. Here's alchemical coal. So we'll teach that to the tablet. And we're going to stick it back in here. And now we've got more gunpowder, and it's going to do. This one's going to take a bit longer to go up. Not going to watch that whole time. Get these put away. We'll probably be spending a lot of time around for the next few episodes around this area, working on some of the various sorting projects and things like that. So anyway, I hope you're enjoying this series. And I also hope that you're enjoying the new Feed the Beast series that I started. That series will be currently releasing every Tuesday and Thursday, and this series is going to continue running every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the foreseeable future. May change depending on whatever time constraints are needed, but that's the current plan anyway. I do hope that you're enjoying these videos. Please subscribe to the channel, like, and comment on the videos. I greatly appreciate the feedback, and if you have any suggestions for things that you'd like to see in future episodes, that would also help me out a lot as well. If there's any overreaching goals that you'd like and build-outs that you'd like to see, by all means, leave a comment, let me know. And this has been Nighthawk. I hope you guys have a great evening. Bye.